Next up, we're going to be doing some chimps on Frozen Over, so we're going to head there with Churchill as our hero to show off another cool build we can do with Churchill. To get things started, we're going to place down a dart monkey over here in the bottom left, right here, and then another one in the top right on this little platform right like so, and press play. The first thing we're going to be buying with our money is a monkey sub, which is going to go over here in this water area. We're going to go down and then to the left until red. And it is pretty important to get this monkey sub down so we don't leak. So we're going to slow things down here, down until red, down until red, to the left until red, right there. Now we can speed back up. And we're going to be saving up for the advanced intel as well as some twin guns and airburst darts. So let's go ahead and grab the longer range first here. And while this monkey sub is a little bit expensive to spend all of our money on here early on, it's okay because we want this monkey sub for late game. And it isn't the biggest deal to get Churchill down just a little bit later because of the way that the monkey hero XP works. So we're just going to sit back and get a safe opener here so that we don't have to restart. Grabbing the advanced intel and saving up for the twin guns now. See here why we built our dart monkeys the way we did. We have really good coverage across the screen. Go ahead and grab those twin guns. And we're saving up for those airburst darts. As we can see here, it's only a tier 2 upgrade, which is really good for us because we don't want to upgrade any further down this path. So we can come back to this tower later. And once we get these airburst darts, we can save up for Churchill, who's going to go over here and wiggled into the top left area. We want to get as good of a placement as we can for Churchill over here. Go ahead and grab that airburst darts upgrade. And we can see here we're going to need some camo detection. So we're going to come back over here and get the long range darts and the enhanced eyesight so that we don't die to round 24. It's a critical upgrade to get. If you don't get it, you won't have any camo detection. But now we have our airburst darts online. We can come over here and save up for Churchill. Let's just make sure we're ready to place down Churchill so that we get that extra round of XP. There we go. Up until red. To the left until red. Left until red. Wiggled. There we go. Now we can speed back up. So if you take your time there, you should get Churchill down on round 26, and you saw we were a little bit slow, and we still got Churchill down in time. So plenty of time there. And now we can go ahead and save up for our monkey village, which is pretty crazy that we're able to do that with our opener. So let's go ahead and place down our monkey village right here. We're going to make sure we get a really good placement on this, so take your time. Down until red, down until red, to the right until red, down until red again, right there. And then we're going to get the bigger radius and the jungle drums. We see there the dart monkey plus the monkey sub really takes care of the camo balloons quite easily. And we have our jungle drums right there. We're going to come all the way over here, Find a good spot for this bomb shooter. It's going to go left until red, down until red, and then left until red again. Right there. We're going to set this to strong. And we're going to upgrade this to the Moab Mauler. We're also going to get one more bomb shooter, which is going to go just below this one. Left until red. Up until red. Right there. Setting that to strong as well and upgrading it to the Moab Mauler. So now we have two sources of really good damage from Moabs, and they're both set to strong. Churchill also just got the binoculars upgrade so that we don't need to come over here and get the radar scanner just yet, which is great. We can be really greedy here.
Type 7 threat detected.
We're going to wait until we take care of that Moab there. And then we can come back over here and start upgrading this to the plutonium reactor, as we did just there. Once we have the plutonium reactor, we can come over here, set this to strong. So now all three of these are set to strong. And the reason we're able to do this is because this is able to pop anything that's not a Moab. So we're really streamlining our damage types. Churchill's also really good against Moabs. It's one of the best things that you can have your Churchill targeting. And with this, we're able to save up for the Energizer, which is going to give us 50% more hero experience. Quite the powerful upgrade there. It does seem like it's a little bit expensive, but if you think about the Energizer being this crazy AoE version of what the glue gunner is, it's not the most expensive tower. And I think it's also a pretty good tower to get if you have any of the heroes that have the higher XP requirements. Which is a majority of the heroes that aren't the 4 starter heroes. I think there's a few that still have the 1.0 modifier, one of them being Edian. But with Churchill, we definitely want that XP, as Churchill has a 1.7-ish. It's really high, and getting more XP gets you way more value from Churchill. Churchill gets so many more sources of damage as he levels up. We can see here, this is only popped 12,000, this is at 12,000, and these are at 1.5k, so these haven't actually done too much for us. But what they are doing is really important, as it gets rid of those mobs before they get anywhere near this. And this is so strong on this map because we get to take them down here, come all the way around, get more time, take them down here, and here. Then come back all the way around and get another one here. So this is a really safe build, even though it doesn't really look like it. We also get multiple looks on our Moab Mauler and Churchill. So even if something did get in here that was a Moab, I think we'd be able to handle it pretty easily. And if we saw something we didn't like on a stronger map, we could use Churchill's abilities. Churchill has really good abilities for taking down mobs, especially the level 10 one. And we get to hear Churchill say Sentai style a lot. One of the more talkative heroes for sure. But let's go ahead and get over here and get ready to upgrade our Energizer so that we don't miss an extra round of 0.5 more XP. We're so close. There we go. Now that we have it, we can come back over here and start upgrading some other stuff. We're going to get a alchemist right here. Left until red. Up until
Type
red.
7 threat detected.
There we go. Go ahead and grab the acidic mixture dip for now. Set it to strong.
Sentai, stop. All right.
Get the Berserker Brew upgrade.
Sentai style. Let's go.
We can see the Energizer buff on Churchill as well. It's pretty cool looking.
Sentai style.
We're also going to get the Stronger Acid and the Perishing Potions. We need to save up just a little bit more for the Stronger Stimulant. There we go.
I'm ready. Sentai style.
But we need a little bit more utility on these stacked mobs that are going to be coming in, so we can place one more alchemist over here to the left until red, up until red, right there. And this one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to set it to strong and start upgrading the middle path here. We want to get this unstable concoction, and we'll check back in later to show how much utility this brought us just by throwing the unstable concoction onto the stacked mobs.
Type 7 threat detected.
There we go. We can also upgrade the larger potions and the acidic mixture dip to give it a little bit more utility. Then we're going to come back over here and upgrade the grow blocker and the radar scanner so that the mob maulers can hit invisible stuff. We're also going to want a MIB so that Churchill can damage all balloon types. If you don't get the MIB, Churchill does struggle a little bit with DDTs,
Sentai style.
and we don't want to have to worry about that. So we're saving up just a little bit here for the MIB. It's a pretty expensive utility upgrade, but sometimes you just have to buy it. It does also help out our mob maulers over here too. The shame being that we can't get the top path for our monkey village anymore once we get this.
Sentai style.
But I think we just have to live with it here. Primary towers aren't that strong without this top path upgrade, so we don't want to lean too far into the primary towers now that we're going with the MIB.
Sentai style.
The exception there being Striker Jones, you can probably go the MIB route, as you just already have so much damage on your bomb shooters and stuff. So now we can come back up here and get one sniper monkey on this little path right here. Down until red. Right there. We're going to set that to strong and upgrade the top path, just to give us more damage on mobs so that we can get through this level just a little bit more quickly. Grab the large caliber and get the fast firing and even faster firing. We're also going to get the deadly precision.
Sentai style.
There we go. And now to make sure that we never have a problem with something that is a Moab, we're going to come over here and place down our ice tower. Down until red.
Sentai style.
To the left until red, right over here. We're going to be upgrading the bottom path to the icicle impale. And we really don't need this to do damage, we just want it to give the DDTs a hard time, as DDTs are the riskiest thing for us here. We have tons of damage, but DDTs go really fast, don't they? So getting icicles, saving up for the icicle impale. But we're not too worried about anything right now. We have really good towers. Everything's set to strong. And then anything that's not strong gets
Sentai style.
melted down by the energizer over here. $68K pop, so quite a bit popped by it. Churchill's over here popping a lot for us too.
Boss attack stance.
The ZOMG is going to be moving real slow here. But you can see it's taken a ton of damage before it's even gotten up to us. And there's a really good example of the unstable concoction doing damage to stacked Moabs. So anything that's above the blue Moab
Sentai
becomes a
style.
bomb. And we see there's some scary stuff coming in, but because they were knocked down
Sentai style.
below Moab, we dealt with them really quickly. Just need a little bit more money for the icicle impale. About 12K. And then we can go back to being a little bit greedy.
Sentai
Taking
style.
just a little bit here to get to 32K. Felt like the Energizer money came a lot quicker. Funny how that works, right?
Alright.
There we go, Icicle Impale. We're also going to get the middle path here so that we attack faster. And we want to make sure that Churchill has a little bit more buff uptime, so we're going to come over here and place down an Alchemist up until red, to the right until we touch Churchill. There we go,
Sentai style.
up until red, to the right. Looks good. And we're going to be upgrading this to 4-2. Look at those ZOMGs coated in the unstable concoction and ice. It's a tough life out there for the Moabs.
Sentai style.
They exist only to be beaten up by dart monkeys and their friends. Well, I guess they're not technically dart monkeys, right? They're just monkeys.
Alright. Sentai style.
So this is now 4-2. We have tons of damage, tons of buffs. We can do pretty much anything we want here. I'm going to go ahead and place down a ninja monkey at the start of our track, as I think it's really good as a one-off tower. Especially on this map, we can see we get to see stuff on this side as well as this side, so we're going to upgrade the bottom path here and get the ninja discipline while we save up for sticky bomb. If only multiple sticky bombs stacked, that'd be really sick. But we have this going now, and this is going to be really good for us on round 100. We're going to also come over here and place down a monkey ace just above this area right here. We don't want it to be taking a alchemist buff just yet. We're going to upgrade it to fighter plane and sharper darts and save up for the Operation Dart Storm. Once we grab the Operation Dart Storm, we can invest into one more alchemist over here. Upgrade that to 4-2 and set it to strong. And now we have a ton of alchemists, I know. But that's okay. We have a bunch of really fast shooting towers that really benefit from the buff. And we can see here we don't even have uptime on all these things. So not too shabby, right? This has popped almost 40,000, but if we come over here, this is already up to 40,000. So this is why I love this tower so much. It does so much just carnage-based damage, right? Hitting everything. So it's not really the best cleanup tower, but when everything's stacked and there's just so many targets to hit, really, really good tower. So now we can see we've pretty much used all of our space around our monkey village. There's not too much else we can do within the range of our monkey village. But we saw there we did get something just barely right there, huh? I don't mind that one. We can go ahead and place down this and set it to 302 and set it to strong. We do have about 20,000. We'll go ahead and upgrade these to main Moab now that we're on round 100. And we're going to do tons of damage to this as it comes in. Come back over here and look at our ninja monkey. Watch the uptick here. Doing lots of popping on that. That stuff gets popped. We still have another 10k we could have spent on Moab base damage, but there you have it. Frozen over chimps with Churchill, level 18. 700,000 popped. And we can see with that level there that the Energizer was really doing a ton of work for us to get Churchill higher level. And enjoy your Black Border.